Hey guys, Sunday here, just doing another commentary. Today we have a Pro League matchup between CJ Entis and STX Soul. Representing CJ Entis is Darkelf, and representing STX Soul is Yoon Jung. I really do. Darkelf really sounds like a WoW player's name. Yeah, I think I think Dark Elf, when he was supposed to be playing StarCraft, that this guy was sneaking on World of Warcraft. Yep, I believe it. I really think so. um, I really don't know too much about either one of these players. Actually, I have heard of Dark Elf, and I've heard of Yoon Jung, but I don't know too much about him. And as you can see on the screen, there is Dark Elf from CJ Entis. Keeping his hands warm, that's a very important part. I mean, gosh. So, with this, man, their APM is higher than, like, every BattleNet player, and they're just warming up. But, this should be a pretty exciting game. It is oh, I forgot to say this. Dark Elf is a Terran player, and Yoon Jung is a Protoss player. So this is a TVP. And once again, this is on the screen. You are seeing Dark Elf, so you can match up his face to his name. So that's him. And now we can see Yoon Jung. This is the guy from STX Soul. This is the Protoss player, so you can match up his face with Yoon Jung. Oh, and I guess yeah, and just so you guys know, Yoon Jung, his Shuttle is his other name, so he usually goes by Shuttle, actually. So I'll start, if I call him Shuttle or I call him Yoon Jung, I mean the guy on the screen right now. So, yeah. He's the only honest Protoss player in BattleNet. Or only honest player. He's the only honest Korean player. I hate when, like, I don't hate it, actually, it doesn't even matter, but, like, it's kind of, why is, like, Dragoon a Zerg player? And then why is, like, Toss Girl a Protoss player and stuff? But I really think Toss Girl is a Protoss player, so then when people see her and play her, they're like, all they think about is, whoa, she's a Terran player, not a Protoss player. And then they won't even think about her being a girl. And wow, I just said Toss Girl's a Protoss player, then made fun of her. I meant Toss Girl's a Terran player. And that's kind of weird. But, so on the left is Dark Elf, and on the right is Shuttle. So this should be a pretty decent matchup. I'm thinking Shuttle's gonna win, just because I haven't watched this video at all, but I just have a guess. I'm just feeling Shuttle's gonna win, but I could easily be wrong. So 2-1, and this game is underway. So this game is gonna be played on Katrina. Katrina's a 4-person map. You could say 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. Basically, they're just in the 4 sides, right in the middle. And so Dark Elf will be on the left side, and Shuttle will be on the right side. This map, actually, Katrina, it does favor Protoss, I would say, because carriers are very maneuverable and very strong on this map. So look maybe for carriers. Because you also can go, you can get your natural, and then you can go for carriers. 2-base carriers. 2-base carriers is a hard build to do, but the pros can do it, and it's hard to do because it's carriers are very mineral heavy, but you usually need like 3 bases to go arbiters or carriers, but you can do 2-base carriers. And you can also do 2-base carriers pretty effective on this map, because you can get Dragoons and kind of lay them out in front of your base, and then you have the height advantage, and they're in a concave shape, so it's very hard to attack and stuff. So it does look like Dark Elf will be putting up a supply depot by the artifact, so he will be kind of pretty standardly blocking himself in, which is very standard for a Terran, especially against Protoss. So, no, we will be seeing no cheese, so it should be a longer type game. And I see a heart. I know it. I can understand the heart part, but that's about it. I love how they hide behind their signs. Wow, why can't we have... Well, they have Kespa signs. That's kind of cool. Anyways. I can hear the Korean commentators in the background laughing, so I don't know what the sign said, but for your information, it did say something funny. So we will be seeing a fast expansion from Shuttle. This is very standard on this map because it is such a big map. It takes a while to scout, and it is hard to do a fast rush on this map. So, a 14 Nexus for Shuttle is the case. And now he will be getting a gateway up at his choke. So it does look like Darkelf will be scouting in the wrong direction. He will be scouting towards the top base position, and that is a very good drawing. Wow. She really captured that. That is pretty good. He even likes it. Oh, look at him. Wow. Whoever drew that really captured it. There's an artist in Korea, I'm telling you guys. So now there's a fast expansion for Darkelf is going up too. So 2 fast expansions. So this is going to be a long type game, and Shuttle is getting up his Cybernetics core as well. So finally, the SCV has arrived in Shuttle's base. So he's going to notice that there's not much stuff going on. So he will go to the back and make sure there's a 14 Nexus, which he will find correct. So very standard opening for both players, and he's not going to be able to get the probe in. So as far as Shuttle knows, he does not for surely know that Darkelf did go for the fast expansion because he did block himself in and get Marines out, and Darkelf held off Shuttle's probe. So as far as Shuttle knows, he does not know that Darkelf did get the fast expansion, but I'm sure he's kind of expecting it. So it's on his mind. So it's not going to be a huge thing, I don't think. So now the Zealot will be chasing down the SCV, but this is going to be like a very boring NASCAR race. I hope there's no NASCAR fans listening, because a Zealot chasing an SCV is like a NASCAR race to me. They're just going to run around, especially on Katrina, they're going to go in little laps around, and no one's going to catch each other, and there's never going to be any excitement or anything. Anyways, completely random. So now he will be, Shuttle will be sending another probe towards Darkelf space because he really wants to see what he has. But now he's going to see the Marines are still there. So now he's going to quickly move back because he's going to realize that he can't get in. So Shuttle did get his natural up faster, so he will have a little economic lead. Even though Protoss needs to be 1 base ahead of Terran, this early in the game it's acceptable to be tied, especially when the Terran went for a fast expansion. So 2 factories are going up for Darkelf, and Shuttle is pushing out with Lagoon and a Zealot, I believe. Maybe see what he can do and kind of be aggressive, so get in the aggressive state of mind. So a Dragoon will be going towards the base. And now a bunker is going up for Shuttle. I mean, sorry, obviously, yeah, all this Protoss bunkers. But a bunker will be going up for Darkelf, so the Dragoon will not be able to do anything. So good timing on the bunker. So now 3 Dragoons are outside. So after the fast expansion, he's going to go for 2 gate range and with a Zealot. So now there's going to be 3 Goons and a Zealot. So he's going to be able to see what he's going to do, but he's going to quickly back off and maybe gather up and now go back in, or he's just going to gather up. I'm not sure what his decision is going to be. With the Goon range, you can outrange a Marine, but it's going to be interesting. He's not even going to attack, so he's just going to he's just going to kind of sit there and watch him, I guess. And now a siege tank's coming out, so these Goons from Shuttle will be forced back. So a robotics facility bay is going up for Shuttle, but the SCV has spotted that, but a robotics facility bay does not mean much, because it's so common in PvT. But so we're gonna very quickly see if Shuttle is going for a robotics facility or a robotics. I mean, we are very quickly gonna see if Shuttle is going for an observatory or a robotics facility bay. So a robotics support bay. Sorry, I can't talk. And Darkelf is getting an academy up, so now he will be scouting with an SCV. I don't think he's gonna expand again. I wouldn't think so.